What up, raffle leaders? Welcome back to my channel. This is Plaisance, the village of Plaisance, continuing from our exploration of Sparendam and Plaisance village. This is the Plaisance Market, famous Sunday market here at Plaisance. Now what they do is they put out stalls every Sunday on either side of this train line road, and they sell vegetables, fruits and dry goods. The people who come here to do their shopping every week, to do all of their weekly shopping, to get all of their goods. And this has become one of the busiest markets here during the week. Well, here on the weekends. There's another market further up the coast that operates, I think, on Wednesday. But this is the Sunday market here at Plaisance. What's the price of the greens? What's the price of the pak choy? Oh, it's a good price. So, pak choy, 5 for 200, 5 bundles for $200. Fish. Actually, that's pretty good, because in the city, in border market, it's usually like 2 or 3 bundles for $200. That's chicken. You can get a whole chicken here. What's the price of the chicken? $3.80 a pound. In fact, it's about $4.80. It's come down to $4.20, I think, in border market. This is chicken at Plaisance. Some of it is local. That is from farms here, and some of it from the industrial farms, Bounty and others. And it's a lot less expensive if you shop here at the Plaisance market. This is duck and pork, coconuts. The market is actually now starting its opening. It's going to be all day. Somebody selling apples and fruits, plantains, ground provisions, yams and eddos, even hats. This is the famous Plaisance market. So it's a major Sunday market, and people come from far away to shop here in the village of Plaisance. It's a market town on Sundays, and can run for a mile along this road. In other words, shoppers are out here and stalls are out here on either side of the road for miles. It's a tradition, really. Right? It's a tradition. So this market is a tradition. It's kind of a Guyanese tradition, having your vegetables and your fruits laid out on the public road is a long tradition. In fact, I did it when I was a kid growing up in Berbice. We would pick our vegetables and fruits and take them to the market at Kilcoy and lay them out on a plastic salt bag or rice bag or sugar bag. You spread it down on the ground and you lay out your parcels. I sold eggs and chicken, live chicken and whole chickens in the market. I sold peas, pigeon peas and black-eyed peas. We would sit on the ground and shell them, take the peas out of the pods all week, and then end up with hundreds of pints of peas, and then take them to the market and sell them by the pint and a half pints. We sold milk, cow's milk. Somebody just noticed that somebody's selling milk and eggs. All of this you can get here at the market. Yeah, I had to sort of stop the video for a minute because somebody was playing some music that is copyrighted. YouTube is quite serious now about demonetizing your videos for copyright infringement. So we continue along the market. Like I said, this extends for about a month. This is chicken. On the other side, this is pawpaw. Yeah, it's huge. Pawpaw is the price of the pawpaw. $1,000. Again, this is vegetables here at the Sparendam and Plaisance Market. This market extends for a mile. This is pumpkins. People bring their produce directly from their farms and they sell it directly to the consumer, so you actually don't have a middleman. And that's one of the reasons why people come all the way here to shop, because you're buying directly from the farmer. That's chicken. No, this is pork. That's pineapples. You're buying directly from the farmer, so it's kind of it's a farmer's market. That would probably be the equivalent term for it in North America. This is the equivalent of a farmer's market. This is ground provision. Edo's $120 a pound. You have potatoes, $150 a pound. You have eggs. My dad actually has an egg farm, poultry farm, and he sells his eggs, I think, for much less than the market. This is squash. Yeah, some of this is in fact familiar to me because we grew some of these vegetables in our gardens. Limes and lemons. We grew some of these fruits and vegetables on our farm. Morning pepper, and again fruits and vegetables.
Distance 7 miles. Duration 1 hour 31 minutes 50 seconds. Pace 23 minutes 23 seconds per mile. 1,033 kilocalories burned.
They shut down traffic on one half of the road, so it's no longer bi-directional road, dual carriageway, just so that this famous Sunday market, farmers market, can get on the way. All of this is locally grown by the farmers. So, how much is it?
100 for 1, 5 for 400.
5 for 400?
Yeah.
Wow. And what's your name?
Chetram.
Chetram.
Yeah.
And you grow this? This is your?
Yeah.
Alright, so people will come and find you right here at Sparendam Market. Come and find him and buy your pak choy or bok choy if you're Chinese American. So these are farmers selling their produce. These are farmers markets. So this is a farmers market, the equivalent of a farmers market here in Guyana. And we're looking at the other side. Like I said, this market extends for about a mile. You can find all of your weekly, that's pork. These are spices. You can find all of your weekly produce, fruits and vegetables. We're heading back east, looking at the other side of the street. You can find all of your fruits and vegetables, including all of your household needs, clothing. So guys, this is a famous Sunday market. Famous Sunday market here at Plaisance. It's driving in the wrong direction. Eggs, even ramen noodles, snacks. And more fruits, more vegetables. More fruits, more vegetables. More fruits and vegetables. Even apples. Saltfish. Cabbages. Corn. $240 a pound for cabbages, $140 a pound for tomatoes, $100 a pound, 102 for 100 for cucumbers. This is some local fruits. They even have $1,000 a pound for broccoli. That's broccoli, $1,000 a pound. This is Plaisance Market, the famous market at Plaisance, and coconut water, garlic, pumpkins, watermelons, and pumpkins, plantains, eddos. These are actually staples, right? These vegetables are in fact staples, especially in the Afro-Guyanese community. People prefer their ground provision on the weekends to make soup. You know, in my home, for example, with my grandmother, growing up with my grandmother, we didn't have rice. On Sundays, we had soup, and soup meant eddos and plantains and cassavas and cow heel, which is the foot of a cow boiled for hours and reduced to a very thick broth on a Sunday, and that was Sunday soup. This is Plaisance Market. Potatoes and split peas. Those are some small pineapples and watermelons. So this is what is happening here, guys. This is Plaisance Market. This is the farmers market at Plaisance on a Sunday morning. Now, like I said, it extends for almost a mile or more in each direction on the either side of Plaisance, here on the train line road, also Line Top Road. This is where we come in. This is where we join the market. And so we're actually in the middle of the market at this point. If you keep going, well, you can keep going east of here and be able to find more and more and more fruits and vegetables. And this goes all day. We're actually at about 6:30 in the morning. Right, so this actually goes on all day. People who are out here now are just the early risers, people who've got up specially to come to this market and farmers market at Plaisance. And in fact, more and more sellers will come out here and buyers will come out here as the day progresses, and the market will extend further and further east and west of this location. You know, if you come out here in the middle of the day at say noon or 1 o'clock, you probably couldn't drive through this street because there'd be so many people, so many shoppers that you couldn't possibly get through. So the peak shopping is still to come later on in the day, and peak sellers and so on are still going to come. going to arrive later. But that's it, guys. This is what's happening here at Plaisance. This is the famous Plaisance Market here, happening on Sundays, every Sunday, between Plaisance and Sparendam. It's a famous farmers market, a traditional market. It's one of those markets that has been operating continuously for, I would say, more than 50 years. Right, definitely at least 50 years, probably as many as 70 years. It's probably as old as this village. And people would come out here to shop every Sunday. And there are other markets along the coast. And they tend to be staggered throughout the week. Like I said, if you go further up the coast, there is a Wednesday market. There's a Thursday market and a Friday market. And it all depends on when the farmers bring their produce out to sell. Because this is a farmers market. You buy directly from the farmers, except the imported stuff that is probably being sold by distributors, local distributors. But as you can see, there's an abundance of food, and it seems as if the inflation is coming down based on the prices I've seen here. Like I said, I've seen chicken at a lower price than in the city. It's now back at about $380 a pound, and this is pork. How much is pork? $700 a pound for pork. That's still pretty high. It used to be about $400 a pound before December, before Christmas. That's about 3 months ago. Before Christmas, it was about $400 a pound. Now it's still at $700 a pound. So some items are still expensive. Somebody was arguing with me about the inflation rate in Guyana and asking, how do I know that inflation is 50% or 100%? Well, that is how I know, because I keep track of the prices, and the inflation rate might be measured from a standard set of commodities, but the one that it really affects everybody is food, right? Because everybody has to eat, everybody has to buy food, and so it's the inflation of food prices that matters most in the country. It doesn't matter, for example, that building materials might have come down in price, because not everybody is building, not everybody is buying cement and sand, but everybody has to buy food. So that's what's up, guys. That's what's happening here in Plaisance at the famous farmers market, Plaisance Market, here in Georgetown, Guyana. If you want to see more content like this, click like and subscribe. Share this video with friends and family around the world. Let people know what's happening here in Guyana. Later!